Hello, my name is John Johnston. I am a 59-year-old IT consultant living in Minnesota. On August 21st, 2015, I had a widowmaker heart attack. I was working at a customer site. I fell over dead. I thought I had heartburn. And my colleagues tried to figure out what was wrong. They called 911. And I'll make it a short story. Paramedics arrived, started CPR. It was clear to them I had had a heart attack. They shocked me 5 times on the way to the hospital in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, Hennepin County Medical Center, with no response. They shocked me 2 more times and brought me back. I was dead for over 20 minutes. It's been 6 years, over 6 years, and I've done God knows how many podcast interviews. I've talked about this so many times, and I still haven't gotten past apparently how painful it is to talk about. I was in the hospital for 10 days. My wife was given the "he's in God's hands" speech and was told that even if I survived, I probably wouldn't be myself anymore because of a brain injury. She had to tell my children. And then they all waited for me to get out of the coma that I was induced into to save my brain function. That is my heart attack survivor story in a nutshell. That's where it began. I spent an active life. There was no sign that this was going to happen. Like I said, I thought it was heartburn. I was a Boy Scout leader for 17 years. I taught wilderness survival. I did outdoor activities. I coached soccer for a decade. I stayed active all the time. And because of my activity, I had yearly physicals. None of them ever showed any problem with cholesterol, which is ultimately what killed me. A piece of plaque broke free from an artery and went into my widowmaker artery and stopped my heart. I'm going to start a channel on YouTube called Manage Your Damage. And I have spent the last over 6 years recovering my life. I've done a lot of experimentation on myself. I've worked on the anxiety and depression that comes with having a heart attack. I deal with fatigue, memory issues. I dealt with a lot of stuff. And if you're watching this or listening to this as a heart attack survivor, you probably know what I'm talking about. I also have a TBI, a traumatic brain injury. My heart attack initially, my first heart attack occurred in August 21st, as I said. In January 2016, I had a second stent put in. And at the time, my doctor said we knew we'd have to do more work, but we couldn't have done it at the time because we didn't think you'd live through it. And then in June 2016, I was diagnosed with an anoxic brain injury. And it's been fun. You might wonder why I'm sitting out here in the woods. And it's because, number one, it's a beautiful day outside. And number two, don't expect a big production. I have minimal editing skills. I don't have a studio. I'm not part of a hospital. I'm not part of a clinic. I'm just me. And my goal for this channel is to reach out to other heart attack and TBI survivors to tell them what I've gone through, what has worked for me, and in a lot of ways so that you know what you're dealing with You're not alone. So please subscribe, and I'll see what I can do to help. Thank you.